Hello, this is the second in a series of business development videos for hypnotists. In the last video, we did a simple assessment of what your hypnosis practice is capable of earning. We also had you itemize your business expenses. Now, the purpose of that first video is to give you an understanding of the financial details of a hypnosis practice, and secondly, to create some motivation to get your hypnosis practice up to speed. In this video, we're going to get in the mind of your ideal hypnosis client and apply that knowledge to the various emails you're going to write, the content on your website, and your advertising. As a reminder, this is not a hypnosis course. It assumes you are skilled at hypnosis. If you are still wishing to sharpen your hypnosis skills, there are some links provided below to some hypnosis trainings that I do highly recommend. My name is David Barron. I'm a professional hypnotist of more than 20 years and have shared some of my business practices and strategies with hypnotists whom I trust, and they've gotten some very great results. Now I'm sharing these secrets with you. To begin, let's understand there are plenty of hardworking hypnotists out there who become hypnotists simply because they love doing hypnosis. I was one of them. It's a great start, but that alone will not teach you a business development skill or the skills you need for your hypnosis practice. This next exercise is one that any good business development coach will have you do. It will have a bigger impact on your business and your customer satisfaction than you could imagine. So get a paper and pencil ready. In this exercise, you're to write a detailed description of your ideal hypnosis client. There are several ways to do this. One way is to imagine you're writing a biography of a fictional character who happens to become your ideal hypnosis client. If this person is a stop smoking client, you would describe how they began smoking, the times that they have quit, why they restarted smoking, why they want to quit now, what is making quitting difficult, what a craving feels like. You're going to write about their hopes and their dreams and their fears and frustrations. You're going to write about the things that they've done to smoke, the desperate sort of things that cause people to go out and find a cigarette. And also you'll write about how their families and others react to their smoking. That and any other details that you can imagine. So here's an example. Joe is a 45-year-old father of two daughters. He began smoking when he was 14 years old, when his older brother showed him how to smoke, and he felt accepted in his brother's circle of friends. He also quit smoking when his oldest daughter was born, but fell back into the habit as a way of dealing with various stresses. His job is in construction. It gives him several hours of the day to be outside, making smoking much more convenient and easy. His wife quit smoking for good when she first got pregnant. She is supportive of Joe and understands how hard it is for him to quit and how hard it has been for him up to now. He is able to quit smoking always for a few days to maybe a week, but there are always times he finds an excuse to go back to tobacco. So that is the biography of your ideal smoking client. Another way to write a description of this client is to take a real life client who you have helped and describe their story in detail. So you don't really have to be creative, you just have to understand the person's biography. You may have several ideal clients. One could be a stop smoking client, another is a weight loss client, another an anxiety client. Whatever it is, you specialize in hypnosis. Make a biography of each one of them. Here's the point of doing this. If you're building a website or writing an ad or an article for your hypnosis practice, you may make a very common mistake. The mistake is to make it about you or about hypnosis when it should be about the client. It's hard to emphasize that enough. People are going to read your website and decide to work with you because you are addressing their needs, their wants, their hopes, fears, and frustrations. It will allow them to feel as though you understand them and that you can therefore help them. By demonstrating this understanding, you also appear to be a competent and a nice person. Think of it this way. If you're not selling hypnosis and you're not selling yourself, instead you're selling a solution to their problems. To write content in this manner so that it's written for the ideal customer, I recommend a couple of things. First, try to avoid using the pronouns I or me. Try to avoid them as much as possible. Remember, this is about the client after all. This can be hard when you're composing your About Me page on your website, but put yourself to the task and do your best. Second, start each article or website describing the client's hopes, fears, and frustrations. Imagine you are talking to them in person and commiserating with them about their troubles. Third, have a call to action throughout your webpage. A call to action can be thought of as a simple and short instruction to call now, find out more, contact us today, learn more, etc. At the bottom of the page is where you talk about your service and how you can help them and make your final call to action. The fourth step, always be sharpening your skills. That simply means keep improving at what you've done. When you've written something that you like, make a point to return to it in a month or so and ask yourself if there's something that you could do to make it even better. In the link below, there are a couple of websites that use this form of content writing. Keep in mind, too often we become hypnotists just because we like doing hypnosis and we have no real world business skills. The purpose of this business coaching is to introduce some common sense and useful business practices into your hypnosis practice. Ultimately, you will discover that being a successful hypnotist is not so much about being good at hypnosis, though that's important, but it's really about creating a system, a set of systems that make your business very streamlined. In the next video, I'll talk about how you can get a hypnosis website for very, very little money. And this is the first step in getting the calls from your future hypnosis clients. If you are looking for more personalized and in-depth business coaching, you're welcome to contact me at the information below. Thank you much. I wish you the best.